Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you everyone. Aziza TV show. Thank you so much, ma. She is my first member. She actually ushered me into this membership. I appreciate you, ma. You have been so supportive. You've been so amazing to my channel. Thank you so much. God bless you, ma. I can't thank you enough. You know I love you. And I love every one of you, queen here. I call you guys queen. You know why? I call women queens because that is who we truly are. You are a queen. I am a queen. We all reign and rule in our domain. No queen is going to take a king's throne. You sit on your throne and let people serve you as the queen you are. Welcome every one of you. Glorious Reality. Be yourself. Dynasty. Decency Beat. Alimat, Patayaba, Black Money Cops, the king in the house. Good to see you, Black Money. Welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah, who else do we have here? Time Out with Fami. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. It's a delight to have you guys join me here. It's a new week, and you know what? A new week. Yeah, it's gonna be an exciting week. We have to usher in the week with a spicy topic. And is inside. Welcome, and is inside. Thank you, Queen, for coming. I appreciate you, Queen. Welcome. Yeah. Every queen knows her words. That's true. That's true. That's true. He is the king. He is the king in the house. Welcome. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. So let's get the week started hot. Like this week is not gonna be dull. Who wants a dull week? Nobody. That is why we are gonna start with a spicy talk this week. Yeah. Welcome, guys. Like from what you can see on the title, boring, very boring sexual life. Woo! We're gonna analyze it today. What do we mean when we say the bedroom is boring? How is the bedroom boring? What are the causes? Why are the bedrooms boring? The bedroom is supposed to be hot and spicy. Like I said, if there's any spicy place in my house, it is the bedroom. Yes, it is the bedroom because that is where I found my relationship with my husband. The bedroom is where I find it. I keep the fire burning. I don't let it get cold because once the bedroom gets cold, every other aspect of your life begins to get cold. So that is why we're going to start the week by spicing up this topic, looking at why the bedrooms are hot and what are we going to do to make the bedroom hot, to get it spicy again. How do we get our groove back? How do we get our grooves back? Welcome, baby. Welcome. So how do we get the bed? How do we get our groove back? These are the things we will be looking at. Yes, we'll be looking at why and how, because on Spicy Love Night, on Love Night with Spice, we don't just talk about a problem. We talk about a problem and we proffer solutions. So, like I said, I will not be alone here. I have amazing queens here and also have amazing kings here that will also join me in analyzing this thing and also proffering solutions, because it's not good enough that somebody will tell you the problem you're having. I mean, it's obvious already to you that this is a problem. Okay, and then without giving you a solution. So Love Night with Spice, we don't just look at the problem, we analyze it, and we also look at, possible solutions that could help every one of us here. So, well, welcome everyone. And if you don't have Aziza TV show, please grab her. I am begging you guys here. She is my member, an amazing supporter. Grab her and grab everyone here. Like you all have been amazing on this whitey street. Since I met you guys, there is no time I do something on this street that you don't come to support me. That's really amazing. So this is just me saying thank you to every one of you. Thank you to every one of you who has been here, loving me unconditionally, supporting me with your time and everything and your resources. God bless you. Thank you so much. Welcome. I appreciate every one of you. So while we're welcoming, before we go straight into today's topic, kindly let me know where you're watching from. Where are you watching the stream from? Just let me know the country, and then flag, your flag. Can you display your flag for me? Let me know where you're watching from. I want to be familiar with where you're watching me from. Who do we have here? We have the sweet, the woman with the sexiest, sweetest voice on Whitey Street. The woman whose voice can send anybody to sleep. The woman whose voice can calm any troubled spirit. The woman whose voice can comfort anyone. The woman whose voice is so loving and tender, and it can actually make any troubled heart go calm. This woman, Sweet Pea, welcome. Thank you so much. Rosemary Okpekpe, Wanyoma, welcome. I appreciate you. Deliberation, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you, Queen. Welcome. Welcome. Jacket policy. Okay, for now, yeah, we're not giving out jacket for now. But we will definitely do that as time goes on, okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you. Welcome, welcome. But what you're going to do for me, please, if today is your first time coming across this channel or coming to Love Night with Spice, please kindly drop me a comment after the stream so I know that you're new to my channel and I can go hug you back, please. It means so much to me. Don't just come to the live stream and go. Come, leave me a comment in the comment section before you leave so I grab you back and I know that you have visited me. Okay? Hey, who do we have here? We have the Queen. Like, seriously, I need to give you guys the welcome. You all missed the welcome dance. So I think I'm going to need to give that for a few minutes before we begin with the stream. I need to welcome my amazing people I'm seeing in the stream for the first time with this. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. This is me welcoming those who are coming in right now. Welcome. Cindy, welcome. Rosemary, welcome. Who are those we have here? Azizet, yeah, every one of you coming in now. And is inside. This is welcoming you all to Love Night is Spice. So today is all about spicy night. And anytime when I'm calling, make you pick up the phone, but you know that I need you. Yes, I need you. Yeah, my baby. So guys, we are back. Sorry, I don't know what happened. My network just went off like that. Like, can you imagine? Oh, yeah, yes, word. Thank you for coming. My network just disappeared. My network just disappeared. So thank you so much for staying behind. I don't know what happened. The thing just decided to show itself. It just disappeared. Welcome. My network just disappeared. Welcome everyone. I appreciate every one of you. Miss Anne Space, Rachel, Oyoyo's Word. Yeah, Miss Anne Space, Oyoyo's Word. Who else do we have here? We have Deliberation. Deliberation, Rachel, Catapula. Welcome. Amazing Kings and Queens, thank you so much. Well, like I said before, the network decided to go spicy on me. Tonight, we'll be looking at boring sexual life. Boring, very boring life in the bedroom, and how to spice it up. The factors militating our love life. Why is the bedroom cold? Why is it getting boring? Why are couples, beginning to live like brother and sister in the bedroom? What are those things that are causing all this? And then we look at solutions. Like I said before the network went up, the reason why we are here is to help ourselves in marriage. Young marriages are crashing on daily basis. I mean, it's not supposed to be like that. You see, couples get married and within 6 months, the marriage has packed up. Why is it so? Why are marriages packing up? Why are they packing up? And one factor that we have discovered, apart from other factors like money and other things, we know Love life between couples matters a lot because that is the engine room of your relationship with your spouse. Once that engine room is cold, when the coal in it has gone cold and nobody is fanning it, believe me, nothing you do will make you to stay together again because you will no longer be in love. You will no longer have any regards for one another. You will no longer respect one another. You will no longer be happy with one another. And the reason is not far-fetched because someone who is not happy in the bedroom cannot be happy in the sitting room. Neither would they be happy in the office. Like I said in one of my live streams, a woman, mute this thing, mute it for me. Sorry, guys. So you see, a woman who is not happy in the bedroom will not be happy in her sitting room. Neither will she be happy in the office. When she wakes up in the morning, everything is pissing her off. A common good morning is going to piss her off. Yeah, good. Oyos was say you and your husband and our husbands are dating in marriage. Wish all of us we have this energy. But you see, the energy didn't start today. It's something that I have made up my mind. I have promised myself from the onset that I'm gonna keep fanning this. I am not gonna give the devil a room. I'm not gonna give the devil a chance to destroy my home. It's a deliberate effort you and I have to make. We have to put in that effort to make it work out. A woman who is not happy will be sad. I mean, it is opposite. When you are starved in the bedroom, you're going to be angry. I mean, already a lot of factors are working against you. You are working, there's so much stress, your hormone is affecting you as well. Then now talk about something that is supposed to help you ease your stress, which is love making with your husband. If it's no longer there, tell me what else can calm you down? What else will calm you down? Is it just money? A time will come, that money you are making will no longer be useful. A time will come, that money you are making will not make you happy. A time will come, even with that money, you are going to buy vibrators, buy different sex toys, and they're not still going to help you. The only thing that will help you is a good dancing. Something good from the bedroom, something hot from the bedroom, something that God has created that will help relieve you of the stress. That's the only thing. No amount of shopping is going to take away that stress. No amount of chocolate is going to take away that stress. No amount of cake will take that stress away. No amount of party. What you need at that point in time is something hard. Something good. That is the reason why it was created in the first place. So what are those things that could destroy, that could affect our intimacy with our husband, with our loved ones, with our wife? What are those factors militating against the love life that God has created between the both of us? Number one, like I said, is stress. Stress from work, stress from raising children, stress from office, stress from business, stress from friends, stress, all round stress. A woman who wakes up in the morning, picks up the children, and then, bathe the children, clean up the house, prepare breakfast for the husband and the children, and then still goes to work. By the time she comes back at night, she's already tired and exhausted from all the stress. When you touch, I say, please, all my body is aching me. I know from time I have done this a couple of times. You touch me, I say, please, not today. I owe you one, please, not today. I promise early morning, when my body is relaxed, when I'm well rested, I can give you. Or please, let's leave it tomorrow. Let's postpone this. Stress is number one killer of intimacy. Stress. So as I'm bringing out this point, I will also be putting out the solution. How do you help out? Now, when you are stressed, discuss it with your partner. Don't just keep quiet. Don't just push them away. Don't just say, no, please leave me alone. When you are stressed, discuss it so that they know how you feel at that point in time. so that they can relate and understand with you, and let them know the reason why you are stressed out. Is it emotional stress? Is it financial stress? Is it physical stress? What kind of stress? Discuss it with your partner. Don't just keep quiet and assume that, oh, I am tired. I am tired is not enough reason for you not to be intimate with your partner. I am tired is not an excuse. What is causing you to be tired? What is that thing? Say it. You need to discuss it and let them know. And you, the man, if your wife decides that she wants it tonight, you are not in for it. Please find the right language. Don't just ignore her. With all the signs she's giving you, she will pass. She will put on nightwear, very sexy nightwear, and walk past you. You do your eyes as if you're not seeing. She will walk past again, shake her bum bum. You pretend you are not seeing. She will wear a sexy bra. You pretend you are not. All these things are green lights she's giving you. You are pretending you are not seeing it. Hello? You should be seeing it, because that is a signal to tell you that I need it. That is a signal that I need it. And then even at night, when you are sleeping, she raises her leg, put it on top of you, you push it out. She raises another leg, she holds you, rub her boobs on you. All these things are signals. Can't you read the signs? Can't you read the signals? If you cannot do, Uncle, just quietly tell her, Mrs. Sim, I don't think I can give you tonight, but can we leave it tomorrow morning? Can we leave it tomorrow or early morning? Don't just ignore or just pretend you are not seeing it. Because the moment you do that, you do it the first time, second time, third time, it becomes a habit. And a habit is difficult to break. When you form a habit of avoiding and running away from your partner when they need you, that habit will be difficult to break. Do not start what you cannot finish, because there are consequences to that. There are consequences. Now, another thing is unforgiveness. Unforgiving spirit. Unforgiving spirit. When you have misunderstanding, you can't seem to let it go. You can't seem to forgive. You carry it in your heart. Your chest is so heavy. You cannot. A woman who has load on her chest cannot make love. Hello? A man who is angry cannot make love. So you have to discuss whatever they must have done to you and forgive. Do not go to bed carrying grudges. Sorry for the noise, guys, from my neighbor Sejaloki. Do not go to bed with grudges on your chest. Do not go to bed carrying anger on your chest. It's not good for couples. Anger can destroy marriage. So forgiveness, learn to forgive quickly and easily, especially when they ask for forgiveness. Learn to forgive your partner, because it is a sacred union. This is not just an ordinary relationship. If you don't forgive, how would you make love? And then your wife is angry at you. You know that your wife is angry at you. You know she's not happy. Oh, welcome back. Welcome.
Okay. Oh, say the year Igbo. Good evening.
Yes, so good evening.
Zukwa, my husband said, "I tell you, say Zukwanike."
Hey, my in-law, tonight must be a good night. Tell him I said that.
Answer.
Tonight must be a good night.
Maybe smart, you know, the weather cold small here.
Wait till as the weather for utilize them, Oga. I like men when they represent their gender very well.
Oh, yeah, they represent. I know the dollar, they represent well. No trust
God
me.
bless you. God bless you.
Thank you.
I pray for you for the grace and the energy to be able to perform well tonight.
Amen.
Receive the power, receive the strength. Amen. And the energy to be able to perform. Nothing shall hinder your performance tonight. Amen. Amen. Go and represent.
Bye-bye. Mona, don't spoil me. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you so much. Eunice, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Eunice Shalom, AE29, authentic Black woman. The Bunny Girls. Lucy's inside. Woo! I have amazing queens here. Thank you, guys. So, where were we? Unforgiveness. When a woman offends you, please, guys, it is not in your place to carry grudge on your chest for a long time. Where did you learn that from? Men are beginning to keep more malice more than women today. Guinea, what? Woman, please, when your husband offends you and he apologizes, please forgive him. Don't carry it on your chest. Too much anger is not healthy for marriage. And one thing is anger is the moment it gets in and you carry it for too long, it becomes difficult for you to get back together. The earlier you break it, the better. The earlier you end that anger, the better for the both of you. Couples who carry anger on their chest without forgiving cannot make love. They cannot be intimate. Even when they're intimate, just to fulfill all righteousness, they are doing it. Mele, mele, make I do, get up. Do make you get up. It is not healthy. Another thing we'll be looking at is health issues. Health issues has really affected a lot of couples. Some women have health challenges. I mentioned this thing in one of my live streams. One of my aunties that whenever her husband touches her, she will cry and take paracetamol for the next 3 days. Why? It is a health issue. If you notice you have any health challenge that will hinder your intimacy, please go to the hospital and sort it out. Go to the clinic and sort it out. Don't let it be a hindrance to your love making. Don't let it be a challenge in your home. As a man, you cannot perform. Open up to your wife. This is the woman you married. She is supposed to be the bone of your bone and the flesh of your flesh. If you cannot get your penis, your prick to stand up, please go to the hospital. Don't pretend. Don't stab her. Go and sort out the problem. If your odogo is not functioning and you comes very quick the moment you enter, go to the hospital. Why leave it to get worse? And if madam touch you, now carry her story, be telling her stories. Telling her story, a story of how monkey born 1, 2 die. Hello? Go and sort it out and then communicate it with your wife so that she will know that this thing is not because you don't want to do. You want to do, but your dogo is not responding. A lot of men have starved their wives of intimacy because Odogo is not performing. And they use one excuse or the other, how they are stressed and tired from work. You get in 2 minutes, you are out. You get in 1 minute, you are tired. You start breathing like lizard. Go to the hospital and sort out what the problem is. Do not starve your partner because your body now belongs to her and her body belongs to you. Denying each other of sexual intimacy is very wrong in marriage. Biblically is wrong. God frowns at it because it is spiritual. One thing so many of you don't know is that intimacy between couples is a spiritual exercise. When you make love, you are equally praying. You are connecting spiritually. Things begin to happen in the spiritual realm. A lot of great things, amazing things. That is the time I say that women learn to bless your husband when he's making love to you. When he's giving it to you the way you want it, bless him. Open your mouth and bless him. A man, you are watching me right now. Your wife is giving you all the angles that you enjoy. The 360, the snake and the monkey shadow. She can come, she can twist. Hello, learn to bless her and appreciate her. That is the time your prayers will be well heard. A woman who is not happy cannot pray for you as a man. A man who is not happy cannot give you a good prayer. It was, sorry, please come in again. I don't know. Somebody came now to the door and I tried accepting you. Please, can you click on the link again and jump on it? Estelle, Ujuline. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you guys. Welcome. Let me welcome people here. Estelle, Ujuline, thank you so much for coming. Decency. Please, I dropped a link. Somebody jumped on it now and somehow it went off. Please jump on the link again and come in. Then another thing is stop seeing intimacy as an obligation. Stop seeing intimacy as an obligation. Like women, we do it a lot. We see intimacy like it's just an obligation. Not because we enjoy it like, make we give her, make I give her, better come collect, chop, make you let me rest. Hello? Chop, make you let you rest. It is your duty as a wife to satisfy your husband. It is your duty as a wife to please and pleasure your husband in all the places he enjoys it. It is your duty as a man to satisfy your wife. Your number one duty, aside provision, putting shelter over her head, providing food for the children and for her. It is your duty to ensure that your wife is satisfied whenever she needs it. If you fail in that aspect, tell me, what are you doing again? If you fail in that duty, what more are you doing? It is your responsibility to give it to her. So stop running away and seeing it as a work. So many of us see intimacy as a job. Make I just do on my beg. Make I just give up. No, you are supposed to enjoy it. It's intimacy. You get into one another. You get into each other and satisfy each other's needs. It's a need, essential need that we must satisfy. We must fulfill it. There is no two ways about it. Then compliment. Compliment. I mentioned before, when your woman or your man is giving you what you want, learn to bless them. Now learn to compliment as well. Your woman is all dressed up. Do you know how long it takes to do a makeup, for instance? I mean, women in the comment section, for you to do your makeup, those who love makeup, do you know what it takes to dress up, take your bath, dress up and do your makeup? And then your man is just seated there. He cannot compliment you. You are killing something inside of her. Every woman wants to be complimented. Hello, guys. Every woman wants to be complimented. Do not underestimate the role of compliment in marriage. When you don't compliment your woman, tell her that you look too shy. Now see my wife. Sweet. Igbo men in the chat room, you know what it means. You need shalom. Welcome. Thank you so much. Fabro Happiness, I see you, Queen. Gift and J series, welcome. I see you. I appreciate every one of you. Please, if I miss you, please don't be angry, okay? I'll go back to the chat and check you guys, please. I appreciate you. Learn compliment. Women, use your language, especially to compliment your woman. Men in the chat room, especially Igbo men or Yoruba or House, use your language. Bini, use your language to appreciate and compliment the beauty of your woman. You can only see when she's dirty. You can only see when she's not made up. You can see when her hair is smelling. You can see when her cloth is torn. You can see when her pant is worn out. But when she is all dressed up, looking beautiful, you throw your eyes as if you are not seeing it. Hello? Compliment her look. And compliment is not just for women alone. Men deserve compliment as well. When your husband is doing something for you, compliment him. If he's well dressed, compliment him. He does something good for you, compliment him. By the time you compliment one another, it's going to be easier to hug and to kiss than be intimate. How do you get intimate with someone you don't even compliment at all? Morning till night, you don't say a word to her. You don't say any sweet word to her or to him. Compliment matters. Then intimacy begins in the morning. In the morning, not at night. It is not when you want it. You say, like that, make I do. Hello? Intimacy starts from when you wake up in the morning. Even if you're not going to do that time, that is when it starts. You go to work. You create time to chat. You create time to check up on one another. You create time to make a call and ask how their day is faring. Then drop some naughty words in the chat. Hello? This is your husband. I don't know. This is your wife. When you go to work, what do? You stay at work, working 247. You don't even remember you have a better half somewhere. You don't remember your wife or your husband is somewhere. Intimacy begins in the morning. When you wake up, you compliment each other after prayer. You kiss and you hug. Before you leave the house, please, there is something that has been helping me in my marriage, and I've been doing this ever since I got married, and it's been something that has been helping me. When you wake up after prayer, kiss. when you've rinsed your mouth, if you don't want that morning perfume coming out, kiss, hug, then say sweet words to one another. Ask how they slept, if they slept well, or if they were awake, thinking about all the things you have done to them during the day. Check up. Hope you slept well. Somebody is here.
Hello.
Oyoyo. Oyoyo. Oyoyo.
I said, let me come and break because you're busy firing. Not reading our comments in the comment section. We are telling you a lot of things that I should scream it to let the Port Harcourt man where they beside me here. One said our baby's there eating. And I was telling you, somebody see they sleep in my bedroom. So how we go do it?
So sorry guys, I have been missing a lot of comments. Please, so sorry. My apologies. Thank you so much.
Host, it's not easy. It's not easy, honestly. It's not easy. You know, I've battled my daughter. You know, sometimes you end up just doing one, usually the quickest style you can get available because you have a child in between. So it's not so easy. You might plan something at the end of the day, it will not work. You just say chicken. You try, it's not working. You say chicken. Just now that you're talking, I'm trying to make my daughter's room to make it very fancy. I've put the LED light in her room, everything, but that her room is not her room except my bedroom. So when it comes to that, you know, at some point when you just they do those ones, make the person where they beside you know what they do. You know they're sweet. You know that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know,
but Oyoyo Wanyoma, you know the bedroom is not the only place for intimacy. You have the bathroom, you have the kitchen. You once she's asleep and it's just the three of you or four of you sneak out.
See, I get a 12-year-old. I get 12-year-old that can easily come up. Mommy, I don't know. I had a nightmare.
Then go and use the bathroom and lock it.
You want me to fall inside the bathtub?
You will not fall. Or put on the light and lock the door. If they knock, you tell them that mommy is using the restroom. Go and come back. And you take a quick one.
Host, I beg. Wait till I think now. I get projects where they work on. Now money day my head. Now money day my head. And I know a lot of women in this comment section. Now money day their head. So anyhow, where they give Oga, make you the manager.
But consequences though. When you give Oga anyhow, before you know, Oga will either go by one channel bathroom, or he will go and start looking at some small city. Oga na one chat, wasting your soap in the bathroom and your baby oil. Is that what I mean? That is not the best.
Okay, host, you see, I'm not the only one in this boat too. Ujulin just said that she tried to sneak out and they caught her. So sometimes
they caught you. Work. Did you not lock the door?
Which door?
Did you not lock the door?
Maybe where you're trying to get her from that bed so that you go to another place, go get the people, and then you know the whole feeling, everything don't spoil.
My co-host Oyoyo, cry no they kill the kid. You sometimes say when the thing hold you,
the feeling.
When the thing hold you, what you say again or guy now 5 minutes is enough to deliver. 5 minutes is enough to deliver well.
See, you say cry no they kill person, It might not kill the woman, maybe she's still very high. The man is already telling you, hey, you not go enjoy him.
If you are beware, This is another factor that is affecting my intimacy. Children. Let me welcome some persons here, please. Mommy T, welcome, Mommy T. I appreciate you, Mommy T. Ujulin, Timer, AE29, every one of you, I appreciate you. You see a host, you see children. Children will grow up and live. You see, lost between you and your hobby can never be recovered. It can never be recovered.
See, host, I was just laughing about this thing. Some matters are very serious. See, I will personally tell you that you might have tried a lot of things to make you work. You understand? And if it's not working, okay, Do you know, since I got married, I've not gone to a day night. You know, what is it called again? Is it day night? Date night with my husband.
Date night, yeah.
Date night.
Why?
This is because one thing, I'm a very selfish mother in the sense that anything that affects my children, I will tell you that thing should hold on. Okay. I had a wedding yesterday to attend a wedding. No, on Saturday, I had a wedding. Do you know why I did not go for the wedding? They say adults only. So they don't want children. And because I'm going to get a nanny, pay a nanny for me to go and eat a plate of rice. I said they should go for their wedding. Okay. That's how selfish I can be when it comes to my children. So because of you, they laugh me. that's truth. So because of that, a lot of things that I ignored as though they are not important. You understand? The other time I had my sister live with me for many years. It was until she came to live with me. That's when we kind of, okay, let's just leave the kids with you. We'll drive around town, and then whatever we want to do. But it's not easy. Even after having all those romantic things, if at all we had the time of doing it, we'll come back to the house. I have a 5-bedroom house. Out of that 5 bedrooms, it's only my room that my daughter sleeps in. It was a big challenge. I had tried several years. I've gone for therapy with her. Nothing worked. The doctors will tell you all of those things. That cry doesn't kill anybody. Leave her. My daughter would rather sleep at the edge of my door, which is next to a staircase. You understand? And if I happen to leave her there, I've met her several nights. If I lock my bedroom, sleeping on the staircase. So I fought that battle. I never won. Okay.
But how did it start? Remember, children are innocent. What you encourage, it sticks with them. If you enable it from the day one.
You
have a big house. You have a big house. Now, what if from the onset she started crying? You leave her there. Now, you have to be selfish at some point, because if you are not, mother's heart can be very soft and tender. And you can't stand it. But
you're so right. I went for a baby shower. The only advice I gave the lady as a mother, I say, please, if you have your child, make sure she sleeps in her room from the very day you came out from the hospital.
Absolutely. That is what I'm about saying.
From the beginning. I'm suffering it. It's not fun. My husband will look at me sometimes, say, oh, I'm so sorry. I already understand the story he's trying to say, because there's always somebody in between. Okay, do you know, he now said, okay, maybe we should push her to the edge of the wall, the bed, so that I said, no, she might fall. The mother in me will never remember, my child will fall. That kind of a thing. So for most parents that made my mistake, it's definitely not going to be easy for them.
Especially first-time moms who have probably looked for, tried for some time to conceive, and eventually when they now have it, I can imagine. I mean, I really know, I understand totally with you. But you see, because you allow that heart, that soft spot for them get in the way. It's going to be difficult for them to wake up overnight and learn something else. You get?
Definitely.
But what now happened? The time that you're supposed to, bond and be intimate with your spouse will be lost.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
That
You're
moment
so right
is
there.
lost.
I've tried to seek for a lot of remedies. You understand? I resorted to be my own psyche. I've decided to be my own, anything you can think about, because I did all the therapy. They say, lock your doom. If she cries, she'll get back to her. She doesn't get back to her room. Rather, she will sleep on my door.
She's used to it already. Used to it already. That's why.
So for people in those shoes, you understand? And for young women that are listening to our voices, if you're just a first-time mom or mom-to-be, do not make that mistake, because you're robbing off your own interest at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You find out there is something missing. You try to reach out to the person next to you. Your hand is touching your daughter, So it's not that easy. I happened to discuss it with a friend of mine. She said, when we visited their home, one of my trips to Houston. He lives in Houston and he's married to our Black American lady. He said that he told me that, oh, you see, that's no excuse. That is not. He said, this is a man talking. That's no excuse. I say, how do you mean? He now said that his own last child, his own daughter, okay, does the same thing my daughter is doing. But they figured it out. If to get on the floor, make them get on the floor. You understand? So some people will figure it out eventually, but not everybody. Because that your mind is already thinking you don't want your child to see what you don't want your child to see. I remember one of the
psychologically, it will just go down.
Yeah. Vicky was telling us, Vicky's corner, she shared with us one of the last that the first time she saw that was as a child when she went on holiday to her auntie's place, and they were living in a self-contained. So she was like, it was until she became an adult she realized what these people were doing at the time. So you don't want that to be what your child is going to experience. But like I said, a lot of people figure it out, and most people don't, and most people suffer. But eventually, I've resulted that what will be anyhow we see and we do.
Yeah, so hold on, don't leave yet. AE29, thank you so much for this amazing super chat. I appreciate you, Queen. Oyoyo, you see, some of us grew up from a humble home where we just have room and parlor, or just a 2-bedroom, and the parents are there doing it. We the children are fast asleep. In fact, we don't even know what's going on because of how they take it. I mean, it's not their fault then. You understand? It is the money. The money was not there to probably get more rooms. But the truth is, we never really want to cut my parents. They do it. Did my mother not get pregnant how many times? But we never knew how the pregnancy came to be. Don't they do it? They do.
You know,
even with all the children around.
The way we are raised is different from the way we are raising children these days. You know, those days, Mama was saying, everybody would dance. You understand? But today's old, that my daughter, for example, if she's sleeping, she has to put her hand on my skin. She must hold my hand to sleep. And okay, I've tried several things. I've gone to her room. At some point, I started sleeping. Once she noticed I'm not in that bed, she has to wake up and look for me wherever I am to find me. So those kind of
this is an eye opener. Is a wake up call to a lot of parents out there watching us. Please do not, especially if your baby is still very tender, take this advice from Oyoyo. Take this advice. Do not let your children get too close to you and become the wall between you and your husband.
When I mean,
don't let them take that moment away.
There is my YouTube friend, a unique lady P. She's aware of this even before I never told her anything. But she knows about that, my daughter, because each time she call me on the phone, she must see that she must know that she's there. You understand? So each time she goes, well, at this one I'm not hearing your chewing gum. Where is she? I said, okay, I guess she's playing somewhere. So that is anyone hearing our voices. This is a
welcome,
Cosrep, welcome. Please avoid this mistake. From the day you came back from the hospital, do not tell me she's too tender to sleep by herself. Get a baby monitor. I even bought a baby monitor. We started sleeping in her room. I had to put a small single bed in her room, but the bed was giving me aches on the body. I said, okay, let me get back to my room. The next day, my husband said, "Why not move her crib into our room?" We moved her crib into our room. From moving her crib, she landed on my bed. Do you understand?
Okay. So from landing on your bed, she begins to sleep in between the two of you.
Yes. Yes. So you can understand. I was telling our husband in the chat. He said, "No, I get energy." I said, "Energy no day again." Your husband was laughing at me.
But the energy is still there. I mean, come on, the energy is still there. They are all grown now. This is the time to get your group back. That is what tonight's topic is all about. Getting your group back. If you have missed it at that early stage, this is the time to get. So long as you are still very active, you can still stand. Please get your group back.
Amen.
Get it back. They are amen. They are grown now. They understand that mommy and daddy needs to be alone in the room. All those things you have missed. Go to YouTube. I mean, go to this thing. Go look for Kama Sutra. Begin to practice the ones your body can take. Different positions. Look, I love to see people, like, I love to hear good testimonies. You see, by the time you know it, see one thing with age creeps in. We may think we are still very young. Age creeps in. We don't know when it creeps in on us. Before you know it, one is 50, 60, 70. You break your waist. When you are supposed to fire that waist, you are not firing it. But if you say 60, you want to try one kind of funny style. Who are one man of pain? Orthopedic. So now that you are still very active, please go back and get those lost moments back. Like, go back and begin to try it. Start with little different positions, and then you explore further. The more you explore, the more you too want to do so many other amazing things with yourself.
Amen.
Amen. So children should not be, please, because these children will grow up. Before you know, they're in the secondary school, boarding house. They will go to school. Not all men or women have that patience to hold on to. Do you know that a situation like this can actually push a man who is not that disciplined? Not that he doesn't love his wife, but a man who cannot really hold himself. People have different libido. A man who can't hold his body together well. If he's been stabbed after a couple of moves, just to get it. Even a woman who is being stabbed, we're very high on inbox, very hello in the inbox, she will begin to melt. So it's not everybody that have that discipline. It's amazing. I mean, it's really amazing that you have a great husband and you too are an amazing woman. You understand? But there are some people out there who don't have that self-discipline that we're talking about. And allowing the children to come in between. Of course, everybody wants the children to be there. But when they come in between and it becomes a barrier to enjoying great moments, it can actually separate and push couples, far apart. Then another thing I'm looking at there, you see, lack of hygiene, proper hygiene, self-hygiene. Some people don't know how to care for their body. Everywhere will be smelling. Ooh, a man removes his boxers. If you mistakenly put it in river, it will kill all the fish.
let me bust your bubble there. A friend of mine, no, not a friend, a colleague in Lagos, and I happen to know that colleague through a friend of mine. So he was asking his father, when a man is fully grown, you can talk to your adult, your elderly father, yes. as a man.
Yes.
So he was asking his father. He asked him so many questions, and the man was honestly answering. At the time, the son is already a married man too. So he now first started nice. Daddy, I've never seen you kiss mommy. Is it that you put on high susu during your own time? The man laughed. The man laughed and answered the son that what this thing we people are doing up and down. I love you. And that's how you people are divorcing your wives in the next second. Upon all the I love you, I kiss. That in their time, that marriage was not like that. They now asked, how about some of these women? If you come near them, they smell. They say those days now, life was good. So what will you say to that?
But you see, back then, if it's no nation, our mothers, maybe, I don't know, I believe they tidy up well because they know when back then, if a woman is getting married, unlike today, they groom her. When a young lady is getting married, what I know from my research, when a young lady is getting married, the mother groom her. The aunties, they bring her and they groom her, teach her about personal hygiene. They teach her about sexual positions and intimacy, how to serve her husband very well, how to give the communion very well. All these things are taught privately to a young lady getting married, because back then they know she's not exposed. They know she's a virgin.
Remember those years we are talking about, they didn't have sanitary towel. They were using cloth. Most young people now, they've not heard about what I'm talking about. They were using cloth, wrapper to do menses.
But see, those days I checked it.
Wash it and reuse.
Yes.
Wash and reuse.
Not one. They have multiples. They cut these wrappers multiples. They wash them well, dry them, and they reuse.
Yeah. So
but they don't have infections back then. And I have infection the way they have.
Yeah. They could have infection. No, let me take that word back. They could have infection. It was until 1935 or 33 when gonorrhea, American soldiers got gonorrhea. That's when they started treating gonorrhea. They have infections. It's just that
I mean from a period. I mean from period.
Not from period, you understand? But they had sexual transmitted diseases in the past. They had all of those, but at the time they couldn't figure out the name until after I think World War II. That was
hold on, Susan Herbert is here. Oh, let me welcome her. Oh, yo. Welcome, Susan Herbert Tips. I appreciate you, ma. Welcome, ma. Thank you so much, Mommy T. I see you, ma. Welcome, every one of you in the chat. God bless you all.
Susan. So the thing is that it depends on what a man's choice is, you know. Today's men, they've moved on. When I mean moved on from what he used to be. And likewise the women. In those days, women, they don't have the time to tell their husband, honey, I did not enjoy it. I didn't get to orgasm. It's whatever the man give you, that's what you take. But time.
Why?
That was then. Time has changed.
Okay, back then.
Yeah.
Back then, because the man, the difference between back then and now is that back then, the man gives it to her very well. There is no way she will complain that unlike the what we have today. A lot of men are very weak. Any 2 minutes, they say they are very tired already. How can a woman be satisfied? Why will she not complain? Back then, men are very strong. After eating pounded yam and akpu, fufu, correct native food, and they go into the other room, they deliver and represent their gender very well. Unlike what we have today.
Are you telling me it's now because they don't eat pounded yam? Pounded yam and fufu will even make you tired.
Hello, house. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome, Susan. How about you? Thank you so much for coming back. Welcome.
As I just hear position, my ear just stand. That's why I not go fit there. I not talk for this kind of matter. I know see sleep now.
This is why I love you. That is why I love you. You know that. You know I love you, right?
I know. Same here now. You know I hurt you so much. So the way because just say they see yo for this kind this thing, so the thing they shock me.
They shock
yo they learn fast.
They sweet her.
They sweet to yo not be small.
That Susan Costamo, now she come bring me out from the coven. Say make I come out outside small. All this prim and proper, you know they fit sometimes.
Oh my God, this thing is so low. Let me go out and come back. It's so low. Let me go out and come back.
Are you sure it's not your volume?
I'm trying to bring it up now. It's not even.
And we can hear you well,
but me, I can't hear you guys properly. I just strain my ear here to here. May I just go come back with my computer?
Even Esther tire for me,
I they come back right away because this thing no will fit past me by now.
Esther's Chronicles, welcome. Thank you so much. Cindy Queen, I see you, Queen. Thank you so much. Welcome.
Hey, Esther, don't feel disappointed though. Shy sister me.
Waiting.
Right, so I tell
what did Esther's Chronicles say?
Say I fall into this category where should they talk about today? Now they give me advice.
Oh my God. So you see, back then, apart from eating healthy food, back then our men go for hard work. They exercise well. You don't see men big tummy everywhere. They work well, and by the time they come back, because they have exercised, they have enough strength to be able to deliver, to punch their women well. But when a man is busy today, even men are more on social media more, and you sit down in the office pressing your phone on the computer from morning till night. Where is the energy when you come back? When you exercise, the more you exercise, the more you have energy.
I disagree with you in this sense. So the reason why I can associate it will be because of knowledge. They say knowledge is power. It's like somebody who has lived in a cave and you brought that person to see the light. The person will never go back to that cave again. So our women are more educated now. Our men are more educated now. Civilization brought in a lot of things. In those days, a man will just come into the bedroom. They will just do missionary journey. Everybody will go their ways. But not today.
How are we sure it's only missionary journey they were doing in those days?
Now, missionary journey, then they do.
Were we there? Were we there?
Not there, and they never tell us. But I know say.
Do you know Monasia Tuharia?
Nenke Tuharia. We go now. Say I'm not sure how I did 2% in all the statistics. Honestly, I'm not sure they will. But it's the knowledge. You can look at the way we are talking about it now. And then young people younger than us are listening to us. You understand? And they are learning.
Yeah.
Then they will now get home and want to practicalize. During my mommy's time, there was nothing like social media. Telephone was the one you have in your parlor. That's the one I grew up. Telephone will be in the parlor. If it's ringing, you have to run from the kitchen to come and answer it. You understand? Things have changed. Knowledge is being transmitted. So people are beginning to know. So have not been enjoying it well. So I need to do this, I need to do that. It wasn't the case in those days. A man will come from the farm. You give him food, he will take his bath. You give him food, you give him palm wine. He would take a correct palm wine, take him up. The body don't charge. You understand? He will just go to the room, release the action. He don't they do for robber. The woman, whether he's satisfied or not satisfied. All I know say my husband don't enter.
Yo, me, I disagree with you. You know why? You know why I disagree with you? Because those days, no social media. Our parents then they cheat then. Now social media can't make us they know now. Say cheating they happen. Then you go see say they catch this man and this woman go they knock for farm road. Why? Because the woman not satisfied. You understand that? The woman not satisfied, and then you dare not still say if they know they like you said just now, say that time they go just do them froom, they know they ask. They don't feel ask because
that's what I'm saying. That civilization has made us to ask, to inquire, to desire more.
Yeah, but for them not to ask, that is why they will can't go they cheat.
You they call them cheat.
They were cheating those days.
The culture gave them the permission to have concubines. It's not, you can't call it cheating.
No, I mean the women.
But the
women. I mean our women they cheat then. But we know they know because social media never did like this then. So we know they know say
Susan,
they cheat
you
then.
Say women, I doubt that one. No.
We are not
no. Women they cheat. I remember as a young girl then, I went with my uncle because I grew up. I say it all the time on my live stream. Now single mother bring me up. So I know
really. Wait. You didn't talk about when you grew up. That was yesterday. Now we are talking
about
yesterday.
Now no, I did talk about when I was 8-9 years old.
It's still yesterday.
1980.
It's still yesterday. We are talking about our great grandparents.
No, now they say our great grandparents.
They pass history now.
Everything they grow every day now. You don't feel talk. If when you're talking about our great grandparents, you are equally like telling us, say, make we begin to reach the age of the Methuselah and them. No, the world they advance. Yes, the world is advancing. Before you go see 120 years now, it they hard. Before you go see 100 years now, it they hard. We go say, okay, 80 now, in old though, because now the way the life they go, time they come 75 go be saying at the oldest. You understand? You go see waiting 5 years speaking go learn. I remember when I was 3, I know Sabi read. But my son has 3, he's already reading because of the way they take cash the thing now. So we don't
that's what I said before.
Yeah.
What I said was that because we are now more civilized, we are now more educated, more aware. Let me use the word more aware. We are now more aware about our body. My grandmother did not know anything about her body. Let me just start from her. And she died when she was 83. I was in 2nd year in the university. So if she were to be alive today, maybe they'll be talking about add another 15 years to it. You said she'll be in her 100s. So that's the age I'm talking about.
But do you think, sorry, Oyoyo's word, do you think in the days of our grandmothers and great grandmothers that they don't have talks like this? They don't educate their young girls like this when they're getting married?
No, they educate
do you think
them.
They don't?
Some people went to fattening room. Remember, I've said it here before in your show. So
that is where they teach them all these positions and how to satisfy the man and how to receive it. They teach them all these things in the fattening rooms. If
they will teach all of those. They will teach all of them how to satisfy a man. But what if that man is not satisfying the woman? Did they teach a woman how to deal with it?
The men have talks like this. Men have talks like this. They also teach men. See, it is because we are no longer living in the villages, so we don't really know how these things, all these all these things work out. Back then, when a man is getting married, why do you think he hangs out with his girlfriends who have been married? Like this bachelor's eve that we have glamorized today. They used to have it back then, but it's not called bachelor's eve. Back then, men come together and they teach men who are equally experienced, now coach the intending groom, the groom to be, coach him on things to do. I was researching on this.
I agree.
On how to satisfy the woman.
How to satisfy, okay, fine. They teach all of them, right? If you ask our women, even in my mother's age, let me even bring it closer, when my mother was still having children. If you ask them, if they were truly satisfied, they will tell you that all they know is their husband. Whether the man is satisfying in the other room or not, they don't know any other thing. But because most of us are educated, we will read a Kama Sutra back and forth, tear it into pieces. We will read all the styles, all the skills, living how to, there is one they call something Lover's Guide. We've watched, we've experienced. Doctors, people have gone to school to study the body of a woman, to study the clitoris, to study this, to study orgasm. In our great parents' time, there was nothing like that. So now
they were experiencing it. They were experiencing it.
See, the thing you don't know it. You're saying ignorant to some extent is better when you know it. If you know it and you're not getting it, it becomes a problem. But now, we are aware, when you touch me now, they begin to smile. And if the man no touch me that place, he never satisfy me. You understand?
Okay.
Generation. We are the woke generation. And that wokeness that we have gotten to is also causing problems, because that's when a woman will know, oh, I've been living with this man for 10 years. I've never gotten, so which one is orgasm? She will carry Google. Go type it, Google give her breakdown. Then if the man no do am well, you go begin the fight.
Okay, Uyoyo, sorry to cut you off. Uyoyo,
don't change. Why the man
you tell me now, say our parents know they enjoy sex then? Is that what you're saying?
No,
or they don't control that.
I didn't say that. But
what are you saying? Because the whole thing is getting me confused.
What I'm saying is that, when you have little knowledge of something, that's all you know is the supreme. You don't know any other thing. So however that man does it, you're filled and you're satisfied. But when a doctor will sit you down and break the part of your body, the angle the man go put in hand, he go they enter cervix. The way he go put in pecus, he go they enter inside. It will take you to class 20. It's different. That's what I'm saying. It's different. It's our wokeness. We are a woke generation. We want to get that perfect satisfaction, that perfect desire. But most times we don't get it.
Yeah. When they talk about our generation, these ones that are coming are going to be worse, eh?
Absolutely. Except if we as mothers today will start teaching our men, our boys, our children, you understand? Understand when a woman is giving you signal, know what the woman is talking about. Most people don't know.
Yes.
Susan, before you came in, Omadi did some demonstration. When she walk around and shake her boobs, she's giving you style, giving you sign, and you're not noticing it. She will come and rub the boobs. You're not noticing it. She will shake this way. We're hot. Unless we start teaching our young people, at least when they are 18, don't hit a woman, don't hit a girl. If you have take a girl for a date night, make sure you open the door, let the lady sit, know how to talk to a woman, know how to approach them. If we don't do all
Nobody's
of this
teaching them anymore. Nobody's teaching the young
Nobody's teaching them. Oh.
That's what I'm
Nobody's
saying.
teaching them.
But we need to start from young, with our children, so that the next generation, they could be better husbands. So all this one we are speaking now English.
Oh, let me just quickly say one thing here, Yo-Yo. Is the one we will teach them. I have this my Cameroonian friend. At times she do come to my live stream. She don't get 3 children, so she don't marry before. So she come. He and the husband not come there again. So she's this type of woman where no one sleep with this one, sleep with this one. You know the way they bring us up now? We go just feel say, if you sleep with me, you don't see me finish. So she get that mentality, So I was not telling her, no, if you get to open up, because you're still very young. She was 38 when she got divorced. I can say you are still very young. With this kind men of today, where you they see today, so you can they wait, make they come, you can go visit her once, twice before you can say make we knock. Then go feel say you be village woman. So you know what thing you go do. If they ask you out, go out with them. Just be free. You understand? So she gonna try to go out small. So she come with the first one. She told me, I had somebody today. We went blah blah blah. So I went to visit the person. So the following week, if I still ask and say, for example, how's Joseph doing? He go say, please forget about Joseph. So she can't tell me reach like 4 like that. I can't say, I can't sit her. I can't say, come on, my darling. What? There is something you're not telling me. Because you know, if you just go with 4 5 men, they tell me, say, I should forget about them, that the dating stuff is tiring. You don't want it anymore. He said, whether I believe, say, those 4, 2 of them senior her, 2 of them, she senior them. So we they talk about who senior her and who she senior. He said 4 of them now one particular thing then they ask for, the backside. You understand? So she not fit think calm. Say so who not gonna do backside now? No be woman again.
People's choice. Welcome, people's choice.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So you know what can tell us now? Say those people we senior her, their parents not teach them. Then teach them, but they don't teach them. Maybe they go, they do backside. They want go along with what they feel say the trend.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. This generation.
So he said he can't tell the one where she's still senior. She's senior that one with about 5 years. He said he's senior, but that one are from her. Then be from her side. But all of us the European. He said he can't tell and say that side where be say they wet. When you go now, can prefer that side to where they wet, where they sweet. He can say yes. Now the in that place, now in tight.
In for where?
He said no that front on go tight. The back she quit. She not go again.
The word don't spoil finish.
You understand what I'm trying to say? So what I'm trying to say is even if we teach them, even if we teach our children, make we just pray, make God guide them. Because waiting they learn for our side, inside.
It's too much.
You understand? So if you see all those young, if you see them for face now, he say if you even see them, they talk, say they do all those things. He say you not go believe her. He said that they tell them with they proud, they talk and say all women they do. Now say me no they do. Because somebody like
your women.
Not your women.
Not your women. Because when speak like this, I go on they put up for backside. What they worry?
No.
I go break your head.
I go say, and they talk about all the time for my stream. Say my husband is endowed. So that endow me, you can't go put her for the other. I want a shit. I don't know whether
somebody shout hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You don't have to for surgery.
You said what to Yo-Yo?
You go hospital, they go begin sew am up, make it close.
Hey, you know that kind painful this thing, you know. So she said, and then they ask with pride. They know they even the shame. So if you are not going to give it to me, we don't have anything. And she wasn't ready to go through all those things.
They should go.
Yeah,
they should go.
They go. So she didn't go. So the last one where she can't go now, that one she just meets that one like 8 months. That one don't engage her. He said that one in the fear, said that one go soon ask, that one go soon ask, that one not ask. He said, but the day where that one go ask, he go tell and say, they do. Now say no. You first tell them now. Say that thing, they do more. Not be make it come be say una don't day inside, you go come ask. You
can't waste your time, finish.
Can't waste your time.
Can't waste your time, finish.
So he's saying ask her, that one can't tell and say, where pull the pass come out. I ain't want it possible. So that one too naive like us too. Now she just follow him. You understand what I talk? So make we just pray to God. Make outsiders not go on, make our children unlearn what we don't teach them.
Yeah, Susan, you really made a point here. You know,
honestly.
There is this lady, she has a son, that is schooling in Nigeria in the university. First year in the university.
Welcome, the people's choice.
Welcome, people.
Welcome.
I said, make I come learn work today.
Abio.
Wait, I want to ask question. I beg. All of now where they behind like this one, don't see on her face. I hope so. Now, they do something here on top of my live stream. No, make una not spoil my live stream.
I don't trust people's choice. I don't
trust people's choice. Now let me they talk. They say don't go down on top cucumber. They do live stream with me.
I want to learn.
So now me, I want to do the show today.
We don't trust that.
Welcome, Queen.
You're welcome, my adorable sis.
Welcome.
I didn't enjoy that gist, so yeah, I'm gonna continue.
So you were listening.
You see, that my sister, do you know where Abby, my friend, the lady I'm talking about, she has a son that was at 18, 19. So after each year or each semester, I say, have you gotten a girlfriend? Is there anybody you're looking at? Are you eyeing anybody? I was like, why you ask your son that kind of question? You won't spoil. And she said, no. Stop. That's one thing with you young girls. You don't know anything. That is better. She's following girl than she they follow his own mate. I say, hey, that's true. I never thought about it that way. So she tried as much as she could to know what is happening in the son's life, to know the kind of friends, you understand? The boy
welcome, hang out with Chica.
Because
what you just welcome. Thank you so much.
What you just said now, Susan, is true. Even if we give all the education, if we don't know the kind of people they mingle out with, then, and that's the one they will learn. They will never relate with us. You understand? So it's really, really important to once in a while we should check on our children.
This is why it is our responsibility to draw our children closer. Look, if you catch them young, they will not keep things away from you. If that's why the Bible said, train up a child the way he should go. When he grows, he will not depart from it. When you lead them, when you catch them when they are young, it will be difficult for them to take advice from wrong friends. I know some people, no matter the training you give to them, they will still go wayward. I know no matter what you do, but there are just few. If you are able to establish a relationship with your sons, with your children, they can open up to you.
You know, this thing Susan just shared now, just they open my thoughts to what is applicable in the society where I live in. See, our black American women, they're the toughest in raising their children, okay? And then the Igbo people, they claim they're holier than wedge. I don't know about the way they raise their own children. But the thing, if you see the percentage of people who they go the other way, who they go backyard, are we not saying that their mothers did not teach them?
Exactly.
Now, when a man gets to that exploration age, I want to sexually explore anything. No matter the kind of teaching we give, that one don't
day because you go want to know how they feel, how the feelings
I tell you.
Exactly.
That one is so difficult. The teaching we are talking about, once they are 18, they are already in the university.
Yeah.
And then
18 is very fun now. We are saying when they are still very young as 12, 14.
But that one begin to like
you will teach all of that. They've not gotten to that exploration age. there is an age a man, a boy will get every small thing, a thing.
He want to explore. He want to know.
You want to know what is happening.
Yes.
It's only the grace of God between that boy's
yes.
mind and his head. If you see what they happen to where there, when I go understand, be like saying the next 30 years, this my country where I did now, half of them go be
it go pass Sodom and Gomorrah.
I tell you.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Children of these days, they do things. No matter the home training.
See, even in our own Nigerian community here, there was a time a woman called a surprise party for her husband, you understand, and invited men only to come. When my husband got there, he saw one of the woman's daughter, completely transitioned. When I mean transitioned from A to Z, she has grown beards all over the place. And she brought in her girlfriend. She is the man, the girl is the girlfriend. So all the men that came, Nigerian men, the Igbo men, the chief people, all of them, they just came back with their hands on their jaw. Everybody came back, wow. So, and then when I talk about it, they think I'm so naive. One even to so if your daughter wake up tomorrow and tell you she's going the other way, are you going to drive her away? I say, I'm not saying I hate them all, but he's not gonna come near my dwelling.
Yes, reject it, confess it with your mouth. See, I have a problem with people who will say, Top, there is nothing we can do. What they will be. No, say it. You don't want this, you don't want this. I will not. My mother had us, male and female. So I will not come and say, well, whatever the child wants to be. No. I will speak what I want them to be into existence.
Yeah, the mother of this girl I'm talking about, there was many times she asked herself, where did she miss it? She will be the one that will dress them girly. She will be the one that will take them to salon, do this, do that. All of them, they grew up doing that. The moment this girl enter university, case change. She's number one.
Another thing, Yo-Yo, this thing is a very sensitive thing. I pray because my husband, he will not survive it if something like that happened to him.
I tell you.
Yeah. There is one woman. There is one little girl where they born for our present here. Now that one even can make my husband think, say, so this kind of a thing can be possible.
Yes.
A beautiful girl, Igbo girl, So the both parents now Igbo. So when this girl was growing up, we they see her as tomboy because she always want to be with the boys. For Madrid, now they talk so. Now the first time I experienced that kind of thing among Nigerians, when they born this girl, she they do like boy. If you wear a gown, she know they comfortable. At the age of 6, you go see them if you wear a cap. Say if sun they shine here now, we'll wear our children cap and glass. She go carry her face cap, turn and go back. As at age 6, that kind of dressing. So we couldn't see the way she said they do. So the mother go say, when they grow up, in a tomboy, she not so she they climb tree, not so she they do this one, she not tomboy. So in daughter take after her. So when this girl couldn't reach like the age of, hey God, we could just pray God make things like that.
Don't come near us.
Yeah, when this girl couldn't reach that kind 11, 12. We couldn't see the way she couldn't the dress. That time her breast supposed to then they come out. Before she dress, she go use something, tie her chest, make her breast not show. She don't already say make us they know say she not like to be girl. But because of the community where we did, we don't quick see them. We just if you say na tomboy, say na tomboy we they call them then. We don't really know say na lesbian. You understand? Say na person wait now so they just take boner. Now that girl come make because my husband they talk say na lie. They imitate. They know they bomb them. Now that girl we can't take no say so you feel
some of them are actually born that way.
Yes. This particular girl, she was really born like that. She don't see herself as girl. She don't get.
I will pray her out of that condition. I will pray her out of that condition. I cannot ask for a baby girl. I will pray that child out of it.
Yes,
Spicy. The only prayer I will tell you,
the
pray that it does not come near your dwelling.
Just pray.
Exactly.
The mother will not buy her jeans. The mother will not buy her jeans so that make she know they take and dress like boy.
Nemuzo is here. Sorry. Please, so Susan, how about this? Let me welcome Nemuzo. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you, ma. Welcome.
Mommy Essie,
go on,
welcome.
Please. Mommy Essie, welcome.
Yes,
so we have amazing people here.
You know, so this girl now, so she content they grow up. You believe they not went to the UK. So they went to the UK when she was like 14 or 15. She know they make female friends. She's always in the midst of men. And when she did in midst of men, she they behave like man. If you not talk, say na girl be that, say you know and say that girl na girl, you know go no say na girl. She fit there in midst of, but she go naked for where they because she they see herself like one of them. You know, it they see them as brothers. So when they come for one of my own birthday, we do in 18-year birthday, they come do am here. You believe all what I don't know this girl. I waka pass her. I just say na boy waka pass me. This na pikin we grow for where I dey. I couldn't tell.
We have them plenty now in our community.
So that now make me believe say some are really born.
Yeah, we have them now plenty.
Yes, some are really
born. Thunder Scorpion, welcome, Thunder Scorpion.
Let's just pray that we don't have those kind of children. Like my husband, he will not survive it. Really, he will not survive it because you know, if you come born girl, all of a sudden you can't transition to a woman. How you go can feel?
I don't know. I don't know.
Wow. See, my head on the hot.
So we know. You see what we are talking about. No matter what, the influence from the societies also contributing to what is happening in
but
marriage.
We will just do our own part.
Yes.
We will do our own part and then leave the remaining percentage that is beyond us to God to handle.
So how now you help me for my own part now? Back to the question.
Back to the distance. First of all, Oyoyo sword.
You say what?
Oyoyo sword. Susan Habatis will come in. Oyoyo sword. People's choice too will come in. First of all,
what's the question?
Her question be say, now her baby girl, when she dey small, now mommy, she dey like touch mommy breast if she wants sleep. They like hold mommy. So she and mommy they take the same bed. They deprive mommy of communion, of correct knacking for night. Until now when she don't grow, mommy don't know how she want to start from where she stop again. Because even up till now, she don't do everything where she wanted to stop the girl from sleeping with her in the room. She no fit. Everything no work out. Now, when the baby don't grow now, she don't forget where they put cucumber. It be like say don't even close. She don't know where they put cucumber again. That be the problem now. Yes.
No,
she don't know where the thing there again. She see the thing, she can look at, she don't know what she go use and do. So now the problem. First of all, you need to wake up. You need to wake up and be shameless.
Yes, so
wake up and be shameless. How do I mean by that?
Children, yes, so
yes. How do I mean by being shameless?
So, Susan,
sometimes
how about me? I not try.
You say waiting.
How about me? I not try.
You not try because if you try, you go put more effort. How can somebody take my place? No, if not in father, if not in son, go to sleep with the father like that, will you be happy? You will not be happy.
Depriving the man for the past 20 years, the man not take a full job.
I go meet a therapy.
For the past minute.
All the solution. The girl no
20 years.
Room.
You know what? Go in room.
I don't
make you leave her for your room. I mean you go join your husband for your room. Since
I don't tell her say bathroom day, kitchen day, every corner of even backyard day, even garden for house day, every corner day, even under the cupboard day.
Okay,
now if you on top the bed,
you for the knack.
Now only room.
No only where I sleep, the girl won't sleep.
How many years the baby there now?
She did 8 years now.
It be mostly
8 years.
But I want to ask for your sport. What about morning and afternoon? when she don't go school. You dey collect during the day.
When she don't go school, and they go work now.
Yeah.
Oyoyo, you know what?
You know they come back house at all when I go jam. Where she no dey house.
No, there is no jamming unless in the evening.
You know, say
but we'll be working from home now since COVID.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the only thing. We'll be working from home, and they schooled at home for a whole year because of COVID. So they just started schooling, going back to school physically.
Even if these children are home, if I want chop, I go enter bathroom. Even if that
I no go scream, I no go talk, even if na kitchen.
You go there, go and they collect. If they ask you, mommy, what's that? I'm cooking.
No, you don't feel just deprive that kind of thing because of your.
It's not like it's not like a person know they do, but you know now the way you want to do, I'm not be the same again because you get somebody where they interfere. You know that kind of thing. So
she's already 8 now. She can understand when you talk to her.
No,
you sit her, you let her understand. Say for now, she needs to be sleeping in her bed. No, she's no more a child anymore. So you let her to understand that she needs to be sleeping in her bed. Like our senior one, there's the other one that is even more. One day will see big person and be.
Levels also, Yo-Yo is using her for protection.
So you make her to understand.
You are using her for protection. You know one do. You they use her cover up for cross.
They use her as contraceptive.
Yeah.
Una see wetin we go talk for that one. If really you want them, as me love and reach our dear. I was on my live stream one day. You know, saying at 2:00, my husband say they wake, they go walk. My children never sleep na holiday. I can't pursue them, make them go sleep. The senior one not great sleep. As he don't lie down, you need to see what I do. I lie my stomach for ground. I crawl with my belly enter my husband's room because if I waka, they go see me say person waka.
Then wake up.
I use my belly. I crawl. As I reach them, my husband just want I say, shh, like that. No talk. They are downstairs.
Gabriela, welcome, Gabriela.
They did say I did parlor. I use my belly crawl enter the room. I saw free lock door.
Wait, Susan, all of these things that I might go do.
If you love and the way I like, I'm over there. You go take risk.
Hey!
I see you get one day, the tea day my head, the children no gree sleep. Now I shout for my senior son, go and sleep. Tomorrow is school. Meanwhile, tomorrow on Saturday. You are constituting here. You are just making noise. You are walking up and down because my body don't be hot. He said, but can
the
way you are walking, I don't like it, Ryan. The way you are walking, I don't like it. Go and lie down. You go lie down. And I parlor for one get down. When you don't lie down, finish. After 1 hour, I can't go work up. I can say, are you not still sleeping? He said, no, man, I cannot just sleep because there's no school tomorrow. This, that. I can say, don't walk the way you were walking before because you were just walking anyhow. The boy not walk anyhow. Now me just former. So some kind behavior, they request some kind drastic action. You go just take that action because you know what you want.
They say desperate situation calls for desperate measure.
Exactly.
Even if now to go back again, even if you've had your bath and if they hungry you, go back again, drag bros, enter more and go back. It's sweeter even in the shower, it's sweeter in the bathroom.
Susan,
when the water is pouring down on you too.
Anyway, I don't Susan,
now. Do you know what you know what you go do? You go help and describe what thing she go take. Where go they make that thing they hungry?
So that hungry how she don't say no the hungry. I say no space to take knack the way she won't take knack. Now be the thing. You know, she be like say she don't want to do all those hide knack.
No, you know hungry enough.
Before you want to do hide, feelings don't come out finish.
You know hungry.
No, if you hungry, you if not top 3, you go climb.
Exactly.
If you hungry and she go drag the man, drag her enter one corner. If she hungry, and go drag the man enter one corner, go collect.
Your libido don't low. We just they use the gel like contraceptive.
Now,
low.
Susan, how about it? Ma,
Okay.
wait, make I give Oyoyo tips.
Make it come up high.
Make I give her tips. Susan, how about it? You na professor. You know you na my professor. You know you na my. I'm a student.
I know.
A very humble student. Respect.
I know.
Ma. For you.
So Susan, wait till I begin chop now. You know me, I like they do fruit vegetable.
I help me tell her first the things where she go chop.
Exactly. Moringa, they boost hormone.
Yes. If your libido they very low, there are some aphrodisiac fruits.
Guys, listen, hey, wait, Susan, how about it? Hold on. Everybody in the chat, this is the time for you to open your ear and listen to the professor speaking. I know one here. Please pay attention. Carry your pen and paper. Carry your pen because we do practical. When she's done talking, you will do practical. So please listen to her. All the tips she's going to give. We help you, Professor Ma. We remember, we are listening.
Okay. Oyoyo, you know, one thing is for someone to be honey, and one thing is for that place to be wet. There are two different things. You feel won't do the thing now, that place will dry. So we will say, okay, let's see if it's your libido that is low. You go for aphrodisiac fruits. We have this what's it called? This herb, where they call a maca. It no get no side effects. If your libido is very, very low, that is when you will add it to it. If your libido is not low, then you just do those aphrodisiac fruits, e.g., like orange, pineapple, watermelon. I know say watermelon now seasonal this thing. Then this pumpkin. When I know this pumpkin, when we say they do Halloween, that pumpkin they make woman clit, they call for cassava.
You know what? I would say it's not libido actually. You understand? It's rather I would say interest. Okay, and one of the things
interest is libido now. When you don't have interest,
you might still be having the feeling of there is a particular period in a woman's body that that period you go to feel them. You understand?
Yeah.
But are you
for example, maybe if your maize is just new finish, your body go they say come, or when you're ovulating.
But are you interested? Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes.
And another thing I would say, I remember after my second baby, I kind of had about 2 or 3 miscarriages. So I kind of 2 miscarriages, so I lost interest. Okay. And then that losing interest now became, especially when you're trying to have kids, you understand, it can make it to be a chore, not enjoyment anymore. Because then you're calculating time. And if that thing gets into your brain and stick there, it becomes a problem. Okay, so
it's one major thing I will point out now when you finish talking. It's one major thing I will point out because I totally relate with you.
Yeah, a lot of women will relate with what I'm saying, because when you're looking forward to, you understand, you're counting ovulation period, you're doing all of that, it's no longer fun. Okay, it becomes a complete chore. You must do it at this time, or when is he coming back, or when is he not coming back, that kind of a thing. So that happens to be where the kind of things, and then coupled with that, I still have somebody again in the bedroom, and then they're gonna leave me. That was what I said.
The baby police.
Okay, make I ask you this, Oyoyo. What you are telling me now, that even if your body is calling for it, you not just get interest to go.
I could
even
just
if your body is calling for it,
I'm telling you, Susan.
Your body not they call for it, or even if your body is calling
my body
for it,
might be calling it. I'll say, you know what? I better get over it.
You never hungry, you know they call for it. Never.
You go pour water for body. You go pour water.
If he's hungry, you know the hungry, like you said just now. Say like it happens to me. My first son, senior, my other one with 5 years. That period where I say they look, I got 2 miscarriages. I can't look forward to when I want ovulate. I can't take that like pills. But it not still stop me say if he hungry me, make I not take him. You understand? Because one thing that make you love him, make you like him, than some people just if he come, I take him. If he not come, I not take him.
If he not no
like
problem.
It not be like we they look forward to them, like say we won't eat our afternoon meal. We different. We they look forward to them. How the team now you make a way he go just raise, come meet me, they annoy me. You cannot raise that thing. I want to raise it up. Because those are the feelings where I get. I want to enjoy them. If they will even fit pack the blow, join the cassava inside the hole, me for the drum, the way I take like them. Now then you go see some people, they like them, but if they don't see them, then go fit stay. They go say, no be say, if I don't see them, I don't go fit stay. I go fit stay. But with the way I take like them, I not go get that call. I not go get that calling. Boom, say make I not respond when the man is there. I must respond. Why will I be
for
keeping
me something? If something like this they come up, it could be you might not understand it. Or for me, it could be maybe you are, you know, when the love you have for your husband is no longer like the way it is before. It can also make you to lose interest of having sex with your partner. When the love is no longer like the way it is before,
that is maybe don't also transfer the love to the children.
Because when husband and wife, you know, there's a way you and your husband go date. But when children don't date the midst, if you put you can't like say you can't transfer the love you have for your husband for the children, it can also discourage you, things like that. But you will be having the feelings. But anytime you want to go, it will be like something like once your children feelings control your heart, and it will also discourage you to have sex with your partner. It's something like that.
This is why. This is why. Okay, go on.
Okay, I would say it might not really be so, because there was a time it bothered me. I had to talk to my doctor about that, and when I finished seeing my doctor and we had a conversation, the only thing the woman said, you know what she said? Oyoyo, go get some fish, eat some fish, and drink a red wine, and go and rock yourself out. I just laughed when she finished from the hospital.
I just finished my red wine. I just finished my red wine.
Alcohol, you not see problem. I know they drink alcohol. I know they drink, if it's not juice, not water.
Yes, but some of those juice can help you.
Let me give you some tips. Let me give you some tips, Oyoyo. For everybody, not just for you. You see, I know what the problem is. Because there has been a gap created for a long time. Once there is a gap created, you begin to lose interest, which is normal. There are women who don't kiss their husbands anymore. And the moment you stop kissing your husband, it's going to be difficult for you to pick up kissing him after 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. So women only kissed on their wedding day. After wedding day, that's all.
When I see my own problem, when I see my own problem, I go kiss in the morning, have a good day, honey. Kiss in the night, welcome, honey. And still nothing they share. It's just interest. Like I said, somebody said in the comment section, it's more psychological.
That good morning not be kiss now. We meet
it is. Somebody said here, that's what really made so much sense to me. The person said it's psychological. Mommy Ase and Mommy T said it's more psychological than just the feeling. That's what I think.
Yes.
It is because of the separation for a long time, not having frequently. It is frequently. Now, if you want to get your group back, you want to get it back, just tell yourself, are you ready? Are you ready to get it back?
I'm not ready.
You see?
You
are not ready.
He's not ready. Is not
are you ready to get it back? Let's give you step by step on how to get it back.
You know one knock again. Not be like us. We know they take her. I see the thing. You understand? Come on and leave her for her.
As I did so. Now every day, now run they run, no, run. Now, you see this thing where you talk, Susan, about it and yo. Yes, when a woman is trying to psychologically, you are looking at the calendar. I was doing this and getting so much stressed out and beginning to lose interest. Like it became a routine. Like I just have to do it to conceive. I must do it to have a baby. I'm calculating my calendar. I'm thinking when is my ovulation.
Yeah.
I had to consciously tell myself, yes, I want a child, but I also want my husband. The two of them, I can have it at the same time. I can have both. I can have intimacy and still have a child. So it's difficult for me. I know. It's been years now. I have been trying. Okay. But one thing I have not allowed after there was a time I went into depression. Susan, about it, that period I went into depression because it can be very depressing. But when I came out of it, I told myself, girl, you got to live. With or without, you just have to live despite trying.
Yes.
What did I do? Now every day, guy man, in fact, before I go wake up, he don't carry cucumber, they rub me. They bros waiting now, calm down. He go say, look, just let's keep having it. It doesn't matter. We're not looking at calendar. Exactly. We hope they look calendar again. Now every morning, bros, please, please. Okay, I owe you tomorrow or early morning. I dey owe plenty communion as I did so. I run last night, but I no go feel run this night. I mean, I run this morning.
Me know they owe now. Then they owe me. Then they owe me too now. As I dey talk to you. So.
Then they owe you. Me they owe. I dey owe last this morning and I go pay. Then they owe you 2 rounds, and I they owe 1 round this night.
No, then they owe me. Somebody they tell me for my live stream that they say,
I just tell myself,
you don't lose the 2 rounds. I know lose our collect them.
You go lose and collect your rounds. Then go collect my own. This
I don't
hear. So consciously, I dey chop am every day. And if he enter, fine. If you don't enter, I go still enjoy the one with it. Life goes on. I don't go lose on 2 sides now. I go my bobo ebola mosu. I go lose the cucumber. No can still get this one. Who lose? Let me lose.
You understand?
You understand? Yeah.
Okay,
let me read comments, please, guys. Hold on. Let me read comments, please.
Okay.
Please, so Thunder Scorpion said something. Please, he's calling me out before he will sting me here. He said, hold on. Let me look for his comment. Well, I think his comment is held for review. Let me see. He said, then start fantasizing about someone else ravishing you. What?
Don't ask if you don't get you.
Gabriel, I see you. I am speechless. I am speechless.
Waiting for a thunder song, I bet.
This guy.
He said, you should start fantasizing about someone else ravishing you.
Hey, that one about advice. So
don't ask Scorpio.
Very bad one.
You're doing mine. Now he tell you so. You don't talk.
Don't mind this or you go. Don't mind this or you go.
That one na bad advice. You know what you go talk, it go cost now. Now you go that route. If the man come close, you go the run. Say, no touch me because you're already imagining somebody else.
Not true. I was about saying something on a serious note. I wanted to say, first of all, women who must learn to be shameless when it comes to demanding for intimacy. We must learn to be shameless. The moment you remove that garment of, look, I am the pro in marriage. I'm married, but Nami be my husband, Ashi. Nami be a shower.
I say I be a shower.
Nami be old.
I be wife.
I be side chick. I be wife. I be mama. I don't lose. In fact, when it comes to the bedroom, I drop my dignity. What dignity have for bedroom?
Exactly.
If you see me for bedroom on a typical day with my husband, I mean, in the house on a typical day, you go. If you can't imagine the crazy things I do. I me myself carry my hand, go buy some stupid things like that. You know all these things where you go wear back they show. You know, wait, let me demonstrate.
Yes.
All these apron where pros they wear, can't carry with. You understand? You go wear them. All this sexy bedroom stuff. Wear if you see me, I they give them the ashy vibe. Now me they invite them. I don't get shame. Now me want chop and now my own. Then pay bright price for my head. Then marry
spicy.
So,
spicy. Mommy Ese understood this issue very, very well. She said that let me go back to her. She said, Oyoyo sis is not in the mood. She will come out of it because I know it's psychological. Sincerely speaking, I think that's what it is.
But you have to start somewhere. If you don't start, how would you come out?
You are still very, very young.
We need you to get your group back.
Amen.
At 60, your waist no go fit twist again. You cannot take it from behind again at 60. Your waist will back.
No.
You need to be very flexible.
I just finished making my daughter room now, so maybe we'll go start this night.
We need to get feedback from you.
Hallelujah!
So you
We need to get feedback.
I don't want to.
Let it not be from the bedroom. Let it not be in the bedroom.
So how you go? No, Oyoyo, I don't feel imagine now. I want enter bed.
Let it not be in the bedroom.
I'll call the phone Mommy Gio inside bed. I'll call the phone Olioli. You get that?
Let it not be in the bedroom. Let it not be in the bedroom if you are starting. Let it not be in the bedroom. Can you pick the bathroom?
Honestly, you two see your husband
start from the bathroom.
I beg me, if na money you pay put to, you pay money for that place.
That your husband come. My husband saying go use the bright price in reach 80. I'm ready.
You go use that reach
90. Gift when you buy for Ebola, now you just do like this. So
I'm ready. That's the way they tell you. They tell me say I don't have interest.
Start from the bathroom, please. On the shower, let the water calm you down. The cold water, let it pour down on you. When you start from the bathroom,
why the water is pouring in between.
That is what I'm saying. You turn, hold something, hold the bag, anything where you feel see the toilet seat, hold down. Where your body is very wet.
Yes.
Then carry coconut oil. If you have coconut oil, please carry it to the bathroom. Drop some for more easy movements. You know what I'm talking about. For the face and
when I don't teach me bad thing, you see, hey, my husband must hear this.
Wait, calm down. When water don't pour you for body, you tell Odogu say, I need to get my groove back. I want to get my groove back. Making them look you, the one that say, what is going on? See, you will turn him on by just saying it. You will just make him come up immediately. You say, I need to get my groove back. How about we start with the bathroom?
You know,
let me be honest with you,
he will not wonder anything because he knows the woman where he married. You understand? He knows it's just a situation that made crayfish bend.
I don't let him bend past this one, Oyoyo. I beg.
Exactly.
Don't bend for how many years? It don't too bend.
No, not be saying we know they do the thing, no, but you know now the finesse, no, they do anyhow way we see we collect. You know,
you collect like government salary. Let it be like at least 3 times in a week. At least just start with 3 times in a week. You draw timetable first. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. No, and Sunday, 4 times in a week. Waiting.
Susan.
4 times now you the sharp.
Susan, you know what you are going to do? Please, this is our sister Oyoyo, because the things when I observe, I don't want to say it here. I will beg may you help us to interview in private. Okay. Help us to interview in private.
I will send you my number sharply.
Don't worry, I will share your number. Give her your number. Okay. She need private counseling.
My number.
I will send
Private
that number to
counseling.
you. Yes.
Anybody that needs private counseling, please open up. Oh, a stitch in time says 9.
I get WhatsApp group where people for they pay me 15,000 when I tell they teach them. Oh.
I don't tell you make you open what website. You listen to me. You know listen.
And I get testimonies. Yo, and this thing, you know, this thing is just more than say make we knack. Is healthy. We get a lot of
kitchen. No use laugh. Finish me for here.
Where come with them? You understand?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So, but at times you will just look this like, so okay, waiting can be the enjoyment. We walk, we eat, you know, and that one join the enjoyment. So why will you be depriving yourself? Deprivation of knacking.
Another thing that can help, is if you are spontaneous. Like, not just put and say,
no, she
night I won't
be
collect our money.
Now. No, she cannot be the way she is now.
She cannot be spontaneous now. She gonna need to start from this night. From this night, from
psychological thing. Now small. Spontaneous.
Yeah.
Work
but for those of you who are professionals like the People's Choice, please sit down on top Bola. They talk to me like this now. She go there live stream. She go sit down on top Bola. For people like that one, they're not the
live stream.
Never just say no bullshit. That we live in a country where camera system there everywhere.
You say wait till yo, we don't hear you.
Oh, you don't hear me. Never just said we live in a country where camera system there everywhere. So no bush.
Yes, he said camera full everywhere, man. You know. I don't like
that. At least camera no dey inside your room. You come out the camera when dey your room. Come out when dey bathroom.
Don't worry, I go basement. I go go basement.
You talk.
Or go my office.
You talk.
I say my couch. If my couch they talk, in mouth no go fit talk waiting he don't see for life. You know, it don't necessarily say now only bed. You know, even my gas cooker no fit talk waiting I don't see.
Hey, I pity my neighbors. If my neighbors can confront me by now, they could not call police for me. It's just that it's none of their business. I don't send anybody. My ringtone they loud. I don't send you. My bed they shake. I don't send you. Do your own for your house. I do my own.
Exactly.
I don't send them. I they close my ear. I went to buy a small speaker. This speaker I used to play music now for my bedroom. If my ringtone don't loud too much, I will put that for the highest volume. I will increase down. Nobody know what if they happen. When I finish, I offer.
This woman want listen to music. They don't know.
They hear something.
That one consign them. I will just put them for the highest volume. The thing go they cover my ringtone. Not be me the one constable.
Okay. I told her, see, Mama Kitchen, thank you so much. She don't defend me.
What did she talk?
She don't defend me.
She's in your house.
Guys, now my husband just came in. Thank you guys for being
okay, please, you are free to leave. You are very free to leave, because we know that you have an assignment. You must accomplish your task tonight. You cannot fail. Yes.
Yeah.
You must accomplish.
No, she needs to go
the
private.
Rest of us, we know that anytime we'll finish, we go collect. We know,
yes,
waste time.
You don't feel dull. You don't feel dull your sexual life now because of say one thing or the other.
No, really, because I have a friend like that. No, I get friend like that when she was suffering something like this as well. When she opened up to me, I was like, "Are you serious?" But you know how? She said no. For 2 years now, she never get anything, but she did get the feelings, you know. But when I can't ask her, but we talk private, and she opened up to me really, like the reason why she did lost interest, even though she wants even get down. He said, but when she did the things we be say they really they hungry, her husband no they give am. So even though say she do she go end up like she's not enjoying it. So
you can't lose interest. Say why would
she can't lose the interest. So I can't ask her, have you opened up to your husband? She said no. I said, but why? You should have opened up to your husband. Say, honey, look, these are the things I love most. Ever since we get married, you have not really go there. She say, does that really necessary? I say, yes, because you are suffering from it now. For how long now? Your husband now said, no, not even they send you again. She just can't they can't they live like say they be brother and sister there for house. Say once in a while. It can be 5 months, it can be like just like that. So I come tell and say, no, you have to bring your home back, you know. So later she talked with her husband. Initially, the thing did somehow say no, make she not lose hope. She need to build her home. But later, the man later understand that they come they build their home back. Now she's enjoying her marriage, you know. Sometimes things like this can also come, but I'm not saying maybe she have this problem. Just everybody have with their own problem. This was that our own. Yeah, this one are the reason of that lady, you know, the one she get, because she said anytime they are having fun, her mind, she go they assume, oh, I wish my husband will go there. I wish my husband will go here. But the man always ending up disappointing her. But instead of she to just open her, and this one I'm saying that she have 4 kids for the man. No,
she not open children.
Up. She not open up. She have 4 kids for the man. Having 4 kids and married to a man for over 13 years, and she's not enjoying this sex. And at the time, she can't take and like say, I beg, what's the need of all these things? After all, I have children
not be
already.
Every man. Not be every man.
Say, let me just face, taking care of my children. So she just like, let me start taking care of my children. After all, this sex is not important anymore. I have children already. But it wasn't enough. But after she talked to me, I let her understand, say, no be so. You have to open up to your husband. And now she's enjoying it, you know. Sometimes things like this can also happen. It can happen. Many women are suffering about this.
Communication.
Honestly speaking.
Communication really helps. Communication
is important.
That is why that is why I keep telling people, don't bottle up. Not be every man sabi. If you sabi, teach your husband. Tell him what you want. You may think he knows. Not every man knows. Some of them have just climbed to even how they pound different. So you must tell him how you want it. If you want it slow, say it. You want it harder, say it. You want it deeper, say it. You want it shallow, say it. Don't just assume he knows. They're not born anybody born out with it. We learn. And if you know more than him, teach him. That's why I say you have to remove shame. For you to enjoy intimacy, you have to remove shame from your eyes.
Exactly.
Remove it and enjoy it totally. Because if you are ashamed, feeling, I don't know why I'm going to shame. If you are ashamed, you will not be able to communicate how you want it with your man. Then women should learn to be spontaneous. It helps a man look forward to intimacy. If you are spontaneous, just drag her one day, say, just hold on for cloth, say, come, I want to tell you something. You drag and go collect pick one. It will make him, you'll be thinking, what is your next move? What are you going to do next?
Exactly.
Yes, it's when you are mysterious. When I feel they watch television, children know they sit room, they don't leave their room, they sleep. If you just pull your this thing down, turn back, give up.
You run the thing. Hey God.
That one they bust brain. If they scatter dada, be spontaneous to give it. And to make it mysterious, because the man will go predict how next you go ask. Then just open up and communicate. Open up. Anyway, guys, make we leave on this. Oh, before we go, Susan Havertis, I beg, I need you on this. Positions and styles. It matters. When you collect only mama and papa, it makes it so boring. Boring. It feels like when you chop rice every day. Imagine eating rice, blessed day. Rice every day. Rice every day. No beans, no plantain, no pepper soup.
You go ask this, okay, you are eating rice every day. If you come, okay, maybe you still change them. You can still eat them as fried rice, jollof rice,
or as jollof rice,
banga rice, white rice. At the same time, at the end of the day, na rice. Wait till I take that one.
Rice.
Now still the same bed una day. Una no they go out. Passage day, kitchen day, bedroom day, the washing machine. Every corner of the house. You know, we know
it makes it more exciting.
Exciting, exactly.
Because naturally it can be boring believe me, it can be very boring having intimacy with one person every blessed day for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years. It can be very boring. So, but when you spice it up, you add other things, it will make it more interesting. Because I can't imagine just doing mama and papa every day, mama and papa every day, mama and papa. It go tire me.
And they see the tire person, yeah.
Turn around, raise your leg. Because of the more you raise your leg, the more flexible. The more you raise your leg, the more you try different things, the more flexible your body will become. Your body will open up to different styles. But when you are very rigid, only one position, your body will open up to other styles.
Some men said, they even tell me, say there are women to even turn them for doggy. Maybe they don't do missionary. To even turn them for doggy na wahala, they no go fit turn. It will be like walk for
even
them.
to red leg. Hand leg for shoulder. Hand leg here. Hand 2 legs here. For deeper penetration, you can't raise your leg.
No, they go do leg like say they labor room. You know,
Mom Ezekisha beg. See, say, you know, they see what Mom Ezekisha she's doing there. Your comment section there. Hey, she won't use comment finish everybody.
She said we have mixed a egusi ogbono, ofada sauce, fisherman soup curry. In fact, Amala, everything joined together to make it.
More messy kitchen.
So please, guys, make we leave on tonight so that people won't go collect second round and third round. They go collect. I know they that selfish. I beg. People don't collect the first one. I know saying that the second that they prepare for now, like people's choice now. We understand. So we'll leave it at this. We'll leave it at this tomorrow. Today. Tomorrow we are coming back to does size really matter? Hey!
I do.
Hey! Does it matter? We will find out. And I have my professor to give the different positions that different styles can carry. The big one. The big one, the small one, the fat,
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Tomorrow, now we go land here. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much. I really
enjoyed this program
today.
Thank you
for having me. People's choice.
I know it's midnight. Yeah. Bye. Thank you so much, Susan Herbal Tips. God bless you, ma. I love you. The People's Choice, good night. Thank you so much. Everyone in the chat, Thunder Scorpion, AE29, Decency, Mommy AC, Thunder Scorpion, Nemuza. Thank you so much for coming. Every one of you. Gabriela, me amor, my love. Thank you so much for coming. Who else do we have? We have a lot of people in the chat here. Black Money, Mommy T. Yeah, Mommy T, Black Money, Oyoyo Sword, Esther's Chronicles. Oh, goodness. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you. Decency, Time Out with Palm. Every one of you. God bless you so much. Lady Posh, thank you so much. Every one of you. Like, I can't thank you enough. Cosred, for all of you who have been here with me. God bless you. You all have an amazing night rest. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Yes, God bless you. Good night, everyone. Nemuzo, you're an amazing woman. Daluo. Yes, Gabriela, thank you so much. Everyone in the chat, whoever is still here, just Fabro Happiness. Yes, Fabro, Mommy T, Mommy Essie. Give me a wiper if you're still here. Deliberation. Rachel Catapula, give me a wipe. Gist, I think there's someone here. Gist TV, Time Out with Farming. If you're still here, just give me a wipe before you leave. Give me a wipe. Let me know if you're still here. I haven't called out your name. Thank you so much. Amazing people. Yes, Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea, thank you so much. God bless you. Yes, Ikemefuna, thank you so much. Good night, every one of you. Have an amazing night rest. Sleep tight. Don't forget, love is a beautiful thing. Spend quality time with your loved ones and make sure that you bridge that gap between you and your husband. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Good night.